Hello you guys, and welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be.
I'm Whitney. Keep it cute, but get the boot.
Michelle Loud took to the internet August of last year in an exclusive sit-down interview with blogger Tasha K, with devastating allegations that CORA Jakes, daughter to Bishop T.D. Jakes, took her son under duress. Today, she's speaking out again and had this to say.
So miss me with the bullshit. And I got time today. We snowed in. Well, it looked like the streets are a little clear. But I got time today. I got time for your trolls. I got time for you. I got time for you wanting me to produce receipts. I got time today, baby. I have time today. You're going to stop playing with me. You, your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brothers, the bitch cat you licking, Monet, all y'all are going to stop playing with me. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not being quiet. Those days are gone. Yeah, she licking cat. And the girl Monet lying about domestic abuse. Like she lied about who her goddamn child's father was for over 6 years. And had the man on child support. Y'all best to leave me alone before I start spilling more tea. I've produced the receipts to the Jessica and Candy. If they want to know what's going on, because it's a lot for me to recant, just give them the short version. It's a lot of new people in here. We have almost 500 people in here. So if they want to know, just give them the short version and direct them to my page. The woman preacher been licking cat. And Candy, can you put the GoFundMe up? Yes. They lick cat. She be licking cat. They be licking each other cat. They be doing that shit and be getting on stage preaching against homosexuality. But be behind closed doors licking cat. You gotta make that shit make sense for me. And yes, Bishop Jakes, T.D. Jakes Ministries, owns a percentage of the Shade Room. That is the truth. Yes, they do. Hey, Shanty. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm just so sorry. Y'all been having such good days and everything like that. And then, you know, between 3 o'clock this morning and then this whole shabackle of David Polk, who is a troll page, or I think is really CORA, you know, tried to challenge me as if I was lying about reaching out to my son. So I just had to read that little email. Like, I ain't gonna read all of the emails, but I shared the last email I sent. Ma'am, what you not gonna do is play with me. And then don't come back saying, oh, it was the wrong email address. No, it wasn't the wrong email address. You sent me the email address. I copied and I pasted, and that is the email address that I sent my emails to. Just don't even try to play the situation like that. I probably wouldn't even came on and read the email had I not been bombarded with those comments, and then to go delete the comments out the live. Like, you're giving yourself away, love. But what you're not gonna do is try to play me. What you're not gonna do is ever try to play me like I'm a motherfucking dummy or I'm a fool. Cause you're gonna have me every time. Hyped up about my son. Stop trying to play me like I haven't reached out to you. Stop trying to play me like I haven't reached out to my son. I've been reaching out for years. 4 years I've been reaching out. For 4 years I have been reaching out. And you expect for me cannot fight for my baby. I can't stop talking, and I can't stop telling the world what these people did to me. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. I don't care what nobody has to say, and I don't care how nobody feels about it. I'm not gonna stop talking. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not finna protect these people, and y'all shouldn't either. No woman should go through what I'm going through. No man should go through what I'm going through. And it's not just women that goes through parental alienation from children. It's fathers too. And it's just wrong. It's wrong how people will alienate children from parents who are willing, for parents who want to be in their kids' lives. That shit is wrong. That is wrong on so many levels, and I would never understand it. You can never make me understand that shit. Today is a very hard day for me. This morning was a very hard morning for me. And a lot of times, I just hold my emotions inside because I get so tired of crying. And I try to find other outlets or other things, to keep my mind off of it. But when I'm constantly bombarded the way I was bombarded today, I just can't take it in this moment. I cannot take it in this moment. Don't play with me when it comes to my kids, because I live and I breathe for my children, bro. I live and I breathe for my kids. I am nothing without them. There is no me without them. There is no Michelle without my kids. And I give the world to them. I sacrifice whatever I have to sacrifice for my children. So please stop playing on my top when it comes to my son. I'm not a deadbeat mama. I'm not an unfit mama. I'm not an absentee mama. I go hard for my kids. They're all I have. They're the only love that I know that truly loves me without condition. And that is not fake. And it is not fraudulent. And it's not forced. They're the only love that I have. They're the only love that I know. And I'm not finna just be quiet and not say anything. I'm not just fighting for Jason. I'm fighting for any parent, mother, father that has been in my shoes, that are in my shoes. And it doesn't even have to be this situation. It could be a situation like this. You are not alone. We are not alone. We are not alone. And to keep fighting and fight for your children. Fight for your children. Fight for your children. Those are your kids. That's your child. That's your daughter. That's your son. Fight for your children. Fight for your children. Don't ever stop fighting for your kids. I don't care how much money it takes, how much time it takes, how much resources that you have to find. Just fight for your kids. Fight for your kids. If they were wrongfully taken from you or wrongfully alienated from you, or people just want to be bitter, you have bitter baby mamas, you got bitter baby daddies, don't let nothing keep you from your kids, because your kids need you. They need their biological DNA. They need you. And don't stop fighting for them. You do whatever the fuck you gotta do to fight to have a relationship with your children, because that is the most important relationship. Kids need their parents, bro. If their parents are sane, healthy, whole, fit, they need their parents. Do you understand what I'm saying? They need their parents. And you're no longer finna keep trying to alienate me from mine. I'm not going for it. I'm not going for it. I'm not going for it. You're not gonna silence me and keep me quiet. I got something to say. And Cora, I want my damn child. And if you don't like how things are happening, you should have corrected the situation in private before it became to the public. You had years to correct this situation. Years. This is not talking months and weeks. You had years. You had years to correct this situation in private, and you chose not to. So now God is making it public. The worst part of it all is that you did it all under the name of God. Saying that God told you that my son was for you and your husband. Bringing in Gaylena White, prophetess Gaylena White. Saying how she had a dream about my son and Brandon and Cora, and that's how she knew that my son was for her chocolate drop. I've produced those receipts. Those receipts are on my page and on my Instagram page. Those receipts are out there. TMZ haven't run the story. They won't run the story. So I have to beseech the public. I have to beseech the public. I've gone to court. I've gone to trial. I even represented myself in trial the second time, which is why I'm here where I'm at today. I don't care about the Jake's perspective because they don't have a perspective. They know what the fuck going on. They know what the fuck happened. They know what the fuck their daughter did. And they uphold it in their own. So they don't have a perspective. They only have one mission and one mission only: to protect their family name. That's it. That's it. They don't have a perspective. You don't have a perspective when you know the truth and do nothing about the truth. You no longer have a perspective. Y'all like my cook? Bring Jason home. Let's be clear. What happened in court? I'll tell you what happened in the first trial. The first trial, we go to court, we come to the opening statements, what they call the via door. Now, before a trial, you have preliminary hearings, okay? So in the preliminary hearings, I don't know why my lawyer would agree not to mention TD Jake's name when you have to talk about where all Jason has been. And being that Jason has been at TD Jake's church and in TD Jake's home, we have to talk about TD Jakes in court. When my lawyer got up after they made their opening statement, and when my lawyer got up to make his opening statement after he agreed not to mention TD Jakes or TD Jakes finances, that is the very thing that he did in his opening statement. Cora's team immediately got up and said, "Judge, we want a mistrial." It was like, when you look back on it, it was all planned. It was all planned. They were all in cahoots. Cora's lawyer knew the judge. My lawyer knew Cora's lawyer and the judge. They was all in cahoots. I never had a chance. I never had a chance. I never had a chance. The girl get on stand lying, fake crying. I'm trying to get the y'all, I didn't got, I was heated at the beginning of this live. I'm trying to come down. Cora got on stand lying. Jessica William Ransom, that's my cousin. He was there at the trial. Cora got on stand lying. Okay? Lying. Fake tears, fake crying. Cora was the only one to get on stand outside of the doctor. She tried to lie and say that I was on drugs. She tried to lie and say that it was drugs in my child's system. And then she subpoenaed the doctor, thinking the doctor was going to have her side. That doctor got on the stand and told the truth, said my baby didn't have no drugs in his system. My baby was not going through any withdrawal. She tried to lie and say my baby was malnourished and underweight. No, he wasn't. Jason was the biggest baby I had. And if y'all go back and look at pictures of Jason malnourished, where was that? Look. I'm sorry. Jason was a big baby, okay? Jason was a sumo wrestler baby. He was a breastfed baby through and through, okay? So malnourished word. You don't even know the correct time my son was born. You got the wrong time on your Instagram post of when he was born. You got the wrong weight of when he was born, okay? She got on stand lying, saying all this stuff, and the doctor, his doctor that saw after him, had to get on stand to refute what she said. To refute what she said. The whole point of it is, though, I lived with Cora from January of 2016 until June of 2016. Faith Johnson filed paperwork to have my rights terminated September of 2016. According to the state of law, you can't even file to have a mother or father's rights terminated if their mother has been with their child 6 months or more. Okay? So if you add it up, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. That's 7 months. Okay? 7 months I was there in their home. After July, you have August and September. So that means 2 months after I left, you went and filed Faith Johnson, and that's malpractice. And I really should write to the board about you. That's malpractice, Faith Johnson, who's also a member of their church on their board. So it was a conflict of interest, okay? So you filed paperwork in the court asking the court to terminate my rights based on them. I had abandoned my child. The court was never supposed to let this case see the light of day. It was never, once I refuted and provided proof that I was with my child for 6 months or more before they filed that, it should have been an end-all be-all. But it wasn't. They literally made me go through a whole trial so they can try to conjure up whatever they need to conjure up so that it can work in their favor. And this is what I'm talking about, the power of those people. And the power that they have in these court systems. And the power that they have with the media. And the power that they have with police. So I at this point, I am trying to get my case unsealed. I am trying to serve them because in order to do that, I have to serve them. It is expensive. It is expensive. I cannot tell you how much money I have spent over the years fighting this case and fighting for my child. And I need help. Whatever y'all can donate, I don't care if it's $3, $5, whatever. I need help and I need support. If you cannot donate, can you share the story? Can you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend? I'm on TikTok, Michelle Loud. I'm on Twitter, D Loud Michelle. I'm on Instagram, D Michelle Loud. I'm on here, Michelle Loud. It is very expensive, bare minimum, to even get the case going is $20,000. Bare minimum. Bare minimum. But I'm not going to let that defeat me. I'm not going to let that stop me. I'm not. Oh, y'all already got it. Boy, Jessica, you be on it, don't you? So the GoFundMe is at the bottom of the page. Y'all can click it. Donate. If you cannot donate, I understand. Everybody goes through problems and trials in life. I understand. You know, I'm a single mom of 4 under my roof. I get it. I understand. And if you cannot donate, can you share my story? Can you just share my story? Share my life. Get the message out there. Do not let this get swept under the rug. Do not hold them accountable for what they're doing. For her to I'm not gonna let up. Pretty Black, I've never heard of this story. Sure, well, you're hearing about it now, and I thank you for coming to my page. Whatever you can spare is appreciated. Whatever you can, if it's $1, if it's 50 cents, like it doesn't matter. Like you can do GoFundMe, you can Cashapp Love in the First, you can Zelle Bring Jason Home 05@gmail.com. I don't have any problem showing receipts of where this money is going and who the money is going to help me get the necessary stuff that I need to get, the resources, the legal team, the lawyers, to get to go back to court and fight as I'm trying to do. Seeing is that she just don't want to do the right thing without the courts being involved. Yeah, we do, Marcella. And that's what I was trying to figure out at 3:00 in the morning. What other options? What other ways? Like, if they keep paying off people and to silence them, and people are too scared to speak out in the truth, somebody get a hold to me. Who the lady over Me Too? Cause Me Too, goddamn it. Who's the lady over Me Too? Can we get a hold to her? We can take it to the streets. We can protest. I will tell y'all this. I went to that church and they escorted me off the premises. They escorted me off the premises. Yes, that little boy, Jason, that she parades around, that's my son. Look at me and then look at him. That's my son. I am his mother. I am the one who brought him into this world. Maybe I would have to do that. Black Lives Matter. I just need some help, y'all. But I gotta calm down, and I gotta get out this live. I think North Carolina beat. I think they messaged me. I need to message them back when I get off. But y'all gotta be careful who y'all letting feed y'all spirits and feed y'all souls, because I know Sarah be preaching a good word, but baby, they is not who they say they are on that stage behind closed doors. And it's really, really sad. Okay, Whitney Davis. It's really, really sad. It is really, really sad. It is really, really sad. They are not, because let me tell y'all, the same lawyer that Cora used to take me to court when she had to take Faye Johnson off the case, Mary Leah Lewis, is the same lawyer that Sarah used here recently to try to terminate her ex-husband, Robert Henson's wife, Robert Henson, terminate his rights to their daughter, Mackenzie, for over $6,000 back paying child support. And she did that because she is upset that Robert Henson's daughters started talking about the fact they haven't seen their sister, and how they drove Robert out of Washington. And he has been completely alienated from his child. So y'all think Sarah is not as bad as Cora? Like y'all just want to be blind. Y'all just want to be blind. Y'all just want to be blind. Sarah can apologize to the world about church hurt, but a person who you know personally, such as myself, you can't even contact. You won't even contact. It's a facade that they put on in front of this world, and y'all think, and y'all just fall for it. 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 T.D. Jakes ain't innocent. What he had, and T.D. Jakes did a whole lot of shit. Why do you think he has to stay connected with worldly people? You are a man of God. You are a preacher. But you stay heavily connected with worldly people. So, y'all, thank y'all for coming in. I'm not gonna be on live too long. My boo told me to calm down. Right, what was he doing at P. Diddy party? Sarita, where do you think they get that crazy from? The crazy comes from somewhere, right? Right. The shade room is worldly. Why are you a pastor and you're connecting yourself to so many worldly things, so many worldly media, so many worldly outlets? Like, you got to make it make sense at some point. Are you for the Lord, man of God, or are you for the world? Okay, Natalie. Well, I'm getting ready to go, y'all. I've calmed down. I was really, really upset. You know how you be so mad you want to fight somebody, but you can't fight them. So all you can be is engulfed with anger and madness. That's what I was feeling earlier. Thank you to everybody that came in. Again, share. I will say, again, share this live. Let everybody know. Let's be clear. Bring Jason home. If I cannot get to you, if y'all need my help and I cannot get to you, please message Jessica Mackey, Shay Jackson, or Candy Morty, and they can get me y'all stories. I do try to help other women and other fathers that have been somewhat in my position, and I just try to give back the love and support that I get. And also, y'all need to go check out Brandon Coleman's story. That is Cora's ex-husband, who is in jail right now for continued sexual assault of a child. And that child is Amari Coleman, who is their adoptive daughter. But even that situation is looking like a setup. So I would implore you all to do your due diligence and investigate. Research. Share. Talk. Do not let this go on deaf ears. Do not let this fall. Right, Shay, who she also stole. Cora steals babies. Attempts to steal babies. She does that. But like I said, just share, support, whatever way you can. Get the word out. And I just really, really, really appreciate even the ones who don't believe, even the ones coming in and, whatever. Just thank you for even listening. You better hide your belly. You better hide your belly, honey. Y'all, so it's crazy to the point where she even went recently and got a dog, y'all, and named the dog Rosie. Knowing that I have a dog, and I've been having Rosie. My dog is named Rosie. Okay? Like, it's giving stalker psycho. That's what it's giving. Munzie, we're gonna have to fill you in. She tried to call me up. No, Cora made a live saying that I have not tried to reach out to Jason since Thanksgiving. I haven't called, I haven't emailed, I haven't texted, I haven't did any of those things since Thanksgiving, in which I have. I reached out, I talked to him in Thanksgiving. Even after the way she came at me, and if she want to keep it going, I'm gonna drop those. I'm gonna drop that exchange of conversation between me, her, and Jason. it's best she just chill. It's best she just chill. But we did speak to him in Thanksgiving after not seeing him, talking to him, or anything since August of 2018. When I contacted him in December, I didn't get an answer. I didn't get a call back. I didn't get an email back. Okay? So I contacted him again in January. Okay, January 14th. We're February 2nd. Excuse me, y'all. Ooh, that was unladylike. No response back. Still to this day, no response back. So I come on live, as often as needed to give updates about, hey, Shanana and Diara, give updates. As for Bishop has spoken words that touch my soul, so also not love you, so this whole situation be jaw drop. I just hope. Well, girl, yeah, honey, it's the truth. It's okay to love them, but it's not okay to stand with them in their wrong. That's what is not okay. That's not okay. What was I saying? So yeah, I reached back out in January 14, 2023, and I emailed him, and still to this day, I have not received a response. I have not gotten a call back, any of those things. So I was just updating my supporters and my followers on my live yesterday. Like, y'all, I still haven't heard from him. It's okay, love. It's all love. I love you, and I thank you for your support. I contacted, just wanted to tell them, like, hey, still haven't spoken to him. I look at that email. I go into that email every day just hoping that it's a response back from my son. Okay, so I don't have a reason to get on here and be like, oh, I emailed Jason, he didn't email me back. Like, this is not a game for me. This is real life, And so I did that live yesterday. Well, today when I'm just on Facebook and you get you can get some water. Yes, follow me. Also, follow me. If you follow me, I know some of y'all are not my friends, but you can definitely follow me, and you'll get notifications when I'm going live. Or when I'm like doing updates and stuff like that. Well, I get on today. You get notifications like people is, so and so left a comment, whatever. I go to the comment. Is this comment from a person named David Polk? I go to the page. I automatically knew, okay, this is a troll. Let me see what they said. So they say, well, Cora said on live a couple weeks ago or a couple days ago that you haven't tried to reach out to Jason since Thanksgiving. Where are your receipts? And now I should have screenshotted this conversation because it is now they have deleted the conversation. And then I go on to say, I'm like, who is this? And then I was like, I'll produce my receipts when you come from behind that keyboard and show who you were. And I was like, who sent you here? And I was like, is this Cora? And then they respond back and say, where are your receipts? And I was like, where is the live where Cora is saying that I have not tried to reach back out to Jason? And then it just, hold on, y'all. Liam, Cree, and Jadon, sit down. I'm like, where is the live from Cora saying this? And she was, and the person was like, where are your receipts? And I was like, well, again, I produced the receipts when you tell me who you were. Hey, sis. Hey, Shakia. Yeah, that's my sister-in-law, Shakia Nettles. Where is the receipts? I produced the receipts when you can tell me who you are. They said something else, but that last thing that they said, I was like, oh, no. I said, I know this is Cora. It's just how it was either Cora or Monet or somebody in her circle. It's just how they kept trying to, it was how they were wording what they were saying. When you've known a person for a long time, you know how they talk. You know how they talk through text. You know, you just know how they talk. So I'm just like, okay, bitch, I got time today. I got time today. I got time. I can't go see. I'm in the house. Ain't nobody going outside. I got a little time. So here we are, because I had some time. And because of I was already heavy from this morning, 3 o'clock this morning, I was already not in a happy state of mind. I cried myself to sleep 3 o'clock this morning. So, you know, it just wasn't a time to come for me like that, because now I got time to drop a receipt. But I'm not blind enough or dumb enough to drop all the receipts. You see what I'm saying? So let me just give you this little piece of information right here to show you, no, chick, you know and I know that I have reached out. You know and I know that I have called, messaged, all of that. So stop trying to play the game like the way you're trying to play it. Because I'm not going to let up. Like, you're trying to recover your image. You're trying to go on and act as if none of this happened. And I'm not going to let you. I'm not going to let you do that, Cora Jakes. I'm not going to let you do that. Sarah could preach all the sermons in the world. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about what you going on that stage and preaching, because you ain't living it behind closed doors. Okay? So I don't care. You can sweat, you can cry, you can shake the microphone and beat your chest up like you know anything about the hood. Honey, we've been to the point. Are you just now tuning in, Tanya? Are you just now tuning in, baby? We are. It's 3:39. I got to the point immediately when I got on live. So maybe you just go back, love. Just go back, love, because you came in late. We've been on live. We've been here. Yeah, I don't, like, you know, Sarah has never had no hardships. You had a baby at 13 because you were fucking in the church. You were doing grown woman things because your parents wasn't attentive and they let y'all do whatever y'all want to do. You had a baby at 14 years old because you was fucking in the church and you got pregnant. What other hardship have you had? When you worked at the strip club, or you was a bartender, you chose to do that. You didn't have to do that. That was a choice. So what other struggle did you have? You haven't grown up in poverty. You haven't been broke. You don't know what it's like to not have lights, water. What other struggle did you have other than the struggles you created for yourself? I'll wait. But anywho, that's that. Honey, if you want to ask me what does Sarah have to do with this, then you might want to go back and watch the replay. And then also go to my other lives. And then also just take a trip down my timeline. No, it had Nessie, love. It has everything to do with all of them, not just Cora. Okay? Not just Cora. Not just Cora. Okay? You see how they all get on that stage and they stand together? You see how they all uphold each other? When you do that and you don't hold your sister or your brother accountable for their wrong and you still uplift them, you are now brought into the problem. You are now brought into the issue. Okay? So it has everything to do with it. She has everything to do with it. TD Jakes has everything to do with it. Sarita Jakes has everything to do with it. And it's mighty funny because none of them came to court to any of the trials. Sarah didn't come. Jermaine didn't come. Jamar didn't come. Dexter didn't come. Bishop TD Jakes didn't come. The only person that came was Sarita from her family. So I'm sorry. I'm not sparing none of them. Yes, Jamie, I'm talking to the mom. You're going to have to go back and watch the live over. I addressed it. I have a lot of people standing with me that I don't even know. And I'm so appreciative of it, because before I even put a name, before I actually put a name on this story, last year, 2022, I probably had a good 5 outside of my family. They wasn't even on the you better tell them, cousin, because my cousin William Ransom, he was there. They wasn't even on the witness list. They didn't come and support Cora. They didn't come and defend her. But when I come out with my story and I put y'all names on it, now y'all want to support her. Now y'all want to defend her. Now y'all want to lie and talk about she had knee surgery, knowing goddamn well she didn't have knee surgery and she was in a cuckoo crazy house hospital. Okay? Let's keep it all the way real. Wendy Madison, I don't know who you are, but I got time today. Right, she did not have knee surgery. She was definitely in a crazy home or a hospital or whatever. She has real life mental health issues. That's why she didn't want to produce her mental health background to the court. But I had to produce all of mine. I had to produce my income. I had to produce my health records. I had to produce my address and where I stayed. All of that shit. But Cora asked for hers to be excused from having to be produced at trial. She didn't produce anything. She didn't produce income. She didn't produce health records. They didn't even do a case study evaluation. Girl, Key Jones, you must not know the law. Anything done can be undone. Okay? Any case sealed can be unsealed, beloved. So, I'm sorry. I'm not going to take that for an answer. Sorry. I've been studying this law ever since 2018, 2017. I'm not going to take that for an answer. Sorry. How you doing? Thank you so much, Thais. We got to do updates. I got to get some updates. Oh, and I do have a book out, y'all. It's called Dare to Stand, the Michelle Lau story. And Eve Wright, Miss Sarah, tell them people that I was even talking about this in school when I was going to hair school. Because that's when I was going to try it. When I was going through this case, I was in school at the time. It got to be Cora cousin or something. I don't know. But sorry, not sorry. But I do have a book. You can also support by purchasing that book, because the proceeds will go to this fight to get my case unsealed and fighting to get my son. Because you don't know what she's doing. Everything doesn't need to be. You don't know where she's. I really don't. Oh, okay. Y'all talking for me. I'm going to let y'all handle Miss Key Jones. It's called Dare to Stand, the Authenticity of a Mother's Journey. The Michelle Lau story, and it's available on Amazon. It's also available on michellelau.org. It is live. You can purchase it and it'll immediately be downloaded to you. The ebook version is available on michellelau.org. I am working on getting paperback copies and hard copies. I'm also working on getting it to where it's audio. And you can like listen to it for those who, like listening to books. So I am working on that, and trying to find a space to do a book release where supporters can come out and I can sign the books and just things like that. So yeah, go get that book, share this live, donate if you can. And just spread the word and spread the story. If you can't donate, if you can't buy the book, just share the story and keep sharing it. Who is talking? Caprice? I thought that it couldn't be. Okay, Key Jones. I'm glad we got to understand it. And let me tell y'all something. My people gonna ride for me, so y'all don't get offended when they come. It's just and I have a little bit more patience. But yeah, anything done can be undone, and anything sealed can be unsealed, especially if it was done outside of the law and not within the law. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. If it was malpractice, if it was something illegally done and covered up, it can definitely be unsealed. The name of the book is called Dare to Stand. The authenticity of a mother's journey, the Michelle Lau story, and it is available on Amazon. And it's available on michellelau.org. But I'm gonna go ahead and exit out of this live, you guys. And again, thank you for the ones who have tuned in, and the ones that always are here, and to the new people that have come or just been made aware of this story. I appreciate y'all. Even if you don't believe me, just thank you for even coming in. At least I know you heard it. And even if you don't believe me, one thing I know is you're going to repeat the story to somebody. Even if you hit it with but I think she lying or whatever. But guess what? When you repeat it to that person, they're going to repeat it to somebody else, and they're going to repeat it to somebody else. And then people going to start looking and researching. So I thank you anyway. I thank you anyway. To the trolls, I thank you. To the non-believers, I thank you. I love you too, Lakeisha. To the haters, I thank you. To the supporters, I thank you even more. I love you guys, and I'm going to get on up out of here. Okay, so let's be clear. Bring Jason home.
What up, what up? Hey, lovelies. We are now on Apple Podcasts. Yes. For my iPhone users, just a little something for you. Head over to the Apple Podcast app and type in WhitneyDTV in the search bar and click the check to add me to your dashboard and listen to your girl on the go. Powered by Anchor FM by way of Spotify.